There are moments in life when we find ourselves in relationships, standing on the precipice of something profound, trying to understand what it means to love and to be loved. At the heart of these connections, there are emotions and dynamics that often elude easy description. Love, in its truest form, is not merely an expression of affection or admiration. It is a deep, intricate force that both binds and liberates us. It takes on many shapes, colors, and textures, but one of the most remarkable aspects of love is how it manifests in actions, gestures, and feelings. Sometimes love is not expressed through grand declarations, but rather in small, meaningful ways that speak volumes about one's devotion and understanding of another person. When someone is madly in love with you, they show it in ways that often escape the surface-level interpretations of romantic gestures. It is not just the words they say or the gifts they give. It's the unspoken language of their actions and the way they perceive the world when it revolves around you. This love is deeper, more intentional, and more profound than we might expect, and it's essential to recognize how it transforms the dynamics of a relationship. First, consider the profound dedication they have to your growth. A person who is madly in love with you doesn't just accept you as you are. They encourage you to strive to become the best version of yourself. They see potential in you even when you cannot see it in yourself. They don't view love as something that is static or unconditional in the sense of maintaining the status quo, but rather as something dynamic that urges you towards self-improvement. They support your ambitions, challenge you when you need it, and hold a mirror up to you to help you see your strengths and weaknesses. Their love is one that nourishes your self-development rather than stifling it. In their eyes, you are capable of greatness, and they want to witness your journey toward achieving it. They are not afraid to challenge you, to push you, and at times to hold you accountable in ways that might seem uncomfortable or difficult in the moment. But ultimately, this tough love is an expression of their belief in your potential. It's not about control, but about encouragement and partnership standing beside you as you navigate the complexities of life. Their love manifests in their desire to see you evolve, to see you thrive, and to help you rise above the obstacles that may stand in your way. This dedication to your growth doesn't mean they want to change you into someone you are not. Instead, it reflects a deep understanding of who you are, a recognition of your values, and a desire to see those values come to life in the world. They want to see you succeed on your terms, to follow your passions, and to pursue your dreams with confidence. They stand by you, not because they feel you need fixing, but because they see a potential in you that even you might not be aware of. They want to help you unlock that potential and to encourage you every step of the way. Along with this dedication to your growth comes a sense of mutual respect. True love is built on the foundation of respect for the other person's autonomy, beliefs, and choices. When someone is madly in love with you, they respect your individuality and your freedom. They don't seek to control you, but rather to support you in maintaining your independence and sense of self. Their love does not diminish your capacity for personal growth. Instead, it complements it, making you feel safe and confident in your decisions. They encourage your independence, even when that means allowing you the space to be on your own or to make mistakes. This respect manifests not only in the way they allow you to make your own choices, but also in the way they listen to you. They genuinely hear what you say, without judgment, and they take your thoughts, feelings, and opinions into account when making decisions that affect both of you. They don't dismiss your ideas or belittle your concerns. Instead, they engage with them thoughtfully, showing you that your voice matters. This level of respect creates a foundation for a relationship that is balanced, where both partners feel valued and heard. Another crucial aspect of this love is the unwavering loyalty they offer. When someone is madly in love with you, they stand by you through thick and thin. This loyalty is not contingent upon circumstances or convenience. It is a commitment that is tested not in moments of ease, but in times of challenge. They are there for you, not because they are obligated to be, but because they want to be. They will stand with you during your successes and your failures, during your triumphs and your tribulations. Their commitment to you is steadfast, grounded in a deep sense of connection and mutual care. Loyalty in this context goes beyond mere physical presence. It is about emotional support, consistency, and trust. They are the person you can rely on when the world seems uncertain. They are the one who will be there for you when others might falter or walk away. In their eyes, your relationship is a partnership that requires effort, understanding, and unwavering devotion, no matter what challenges arise. This loyalty doesn't mean they won't be honest with you or that they will always agree with you. Loyalty in this sense is rooted in trust and transparency. They will challenge you when necessary, but they do so from a place of care, not control. They will push you to become a better person, not because they want you to change, but because they want to see you reach your fullest potential. Their loyalty lies in their commitment to helping you grow, even when that means confronting uncomfortable truths or confronting difficult emotions. They are with you in the highs and lows, not because they are afraid of the lows, but because they are committed to weathering them with you. In a relationship where loyalty is central, there is a sense of security and stability. You know that no matter what happens, this person has your back. Their loyalty is a source of strength, providing you with the confidence to face the world, knowing you have someone who truly understands you, supports you, and believes in you. The third aspect of love that someone madly in love with you embodies is a profound sense of admiration and appreciation. When someone is in love with you, they see you in a way that others might not. They notice the small things, the way you smile when you are lost in thought, the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you are passionate about, the quiet strength you exhibit in times of adversity. They don't just see your outer appearance. They see the depth of your character, the complexities that make you who you are. They admire not only your strengths, but also the way you navigate your flaws and imperfections. This admiration is not superficial. It is deeply rooted in a genuine appreciation for the person you are. They don't just love you for what you can do for them or for how you make them feel. They love you for your essence, for the way you move through the world, for the unique perspective you bring to every situation. This admiration fuels their actions and their commitment to the relationship. It makes them want to see you flourish, to nurture your talents, and to encourage your ambitions. Their love is one that acknowledges and celebrates your uniqueness. They recognize that you are not perfect, but they don't expect you to be. Instead, they love you precisely because of the way you balance your flaws with your strengths. This creates a dynamic of acceptance and mutual respect, where both partners are free to be themselves without fear of judgment. They see your vulnerabilities as part of what makes you whole, and they accept those vulnerabilities with grace and understanding. It's important to note that this admiration doesn't come from a place of idealization or fantasy. They don't see you as someone you are not. They see you as you truly are. They appreciate the complexities that make you both strong and fragile, confident and uncertain. Their admiration is grounded in reality, in the recognition that you are a multifaceted individual who is deserving of love, not because of perfection, but because of your authenticity. The final aspect of love that someone madly in love with you demonstrates is a deep sense of emotional connection. When someone is deeply in love with you, they don't just exist alongside you. They are emotionally invested in your well-being. They feel what you feel, rejoice in your successes, and grieve in your losses. This emotional connection goes beyond simple empathy. It is a deep understanding of your emotional state, an intuitive sense of what you need, and a willingness to share in your emotional journey. This emotional connection is not just about sharing good times, it is about being present during the difficult moments as well. They understand that love is not always easy, and they are willing to walk through the challenges with you. They are the one who will sit with you during your darkest moments, offering a listening ear, a comforting touch, or simply a quiet presence. Their connection to you is one of mutual vulnerability, where both of you can express your fears, hopes, and dreams without fear of judgment. This emotional connection fosters intimacy and trust. It allows both partners to feel seen, heard, and understood in a way that creates a deep bond. It's a love that transcends words and is expressed through shared experiences, silent understanding, and mutual care. In this connection, there is a sense of belonging, a recognition that, despite the chaos of the world, there is someone who truly knows you and accepts you for who you are. Each of these elements, the dedication to your growth, the respect for your individuality, the loyalty they offer, the admiration they feel, and the emotional connection they share forms the foundation of a love that is madly, deeply, and enduringly invested in you. It's a love that is both freeing and grounding, challenging and supportive, passionate and steady. It's not a love that is bound by fleeting emotions or superficial attractions, but one that is rooted in a profound understanding of who you are and a commitment to your journey. And it's in these quiet, consistent actions that true love is revealed. It's not just about admiration or affection, but a deep commitment to helping them evolve into their best self, supporting their personal journey and aspirations. It thrives when both partners honor each other's individuality, communicate openly, and share a profound emotional bond, creating a sense of trust, safety, and belonging in the relationship. True love, at its core, is not a passive experience. It is an active, deliberate investment in the growth and well-being of the other person. It is not merely about feeling affection or possessing a romantic attachment. It is about actively contributing to the development of the other person's character, ambitions, and dreams. Love, in its most profound form, encourages personal growth, supports the pursuit of individual goals, and fosters the overall flourishing of the person you love. It is a process of uplifting one another, challenging each other, and being present through the peaks and valleys of life. The essence of love lies not in self-centered desires, but in the focus on nurturing the person you love into becoming their best self. It is about recognizing that the other person is an evolving individual with unique strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations. The role of someone deeply in love is to support and empower them to fully realize their potential, helping them evolve into the best version of themselves. At the heart of this is the commitment to mutual growth. When you love someone, you don't simply accept them as they are. You recognize their potential and help them move toward the person they are capable of becoming. True love involves helping the other person confront their fears, overcome obstacles, and reach their aspirations, whether it's a career goal, personal development, or self-improvement. It's not about controlling the other person or molding them into something they're not, but about creating an environment in which they feel encouraged to grow and strive toward their fullest potential. This investment in growth means that, in love, there is an understanding that challenges and hardships are part of the journey. True love does not shy away from difficult times or pretend that growth is always easy. Instead, it faces these challenges head-on, seeing them as opportunities for deeper understanding, connection, and development. These obstacles might come in the form of setbacks, failures, or moments of doubt, but love that is actively invested in growth will see these moments as integral to the process. It will stand with the person not only to celebrate their successes, but to help them navigate the difficult times. When someone is in love with you in this way, they are committed to helping you face the world with confidence. They are there to lift you up when you fall, to provide a sounding board when you need to talk, and to challenge you when you fall short of your own expectations. This love is not about preserving the status quo, but about propelling both individuals forward. In every relationship, growth should be reciprocal. While one person invests in the growth of the other person is also growing and contributing to the relationship in meaningful ways. A truly balanced relationship is one in which both partners are committed to helping each other evolve, both individually and as a team. Part of this growth-oriented love comes from a profound belief in the other person's capabilities, often even more than they believe in themselves. Love, when it is deeply committed to growth, sees the potential in the other person and encourages them to take risks, step outside their comfort zones, and pursue their dreams. This type of love nurtures the self-belief that is required for someone to take bold steps in life, whether they're pursuing a passion, making a difficult decision, or simply trying to improve themselves. In relationships where love is truly invested in growth, it manifests in practical ways. This could involve supporting your partner as they take on new challenges, or encouraging them when they feel discouraged. It could be offering help or advice when needed, but also giving them the space and autonomy to make their own decisions and learn from their mistakes. This delicate balance is crucial, as it empowers the person to take ownership of their own growth while still feeling supported and loved. It also requires patience, because growth is often a slow, non-linear process. There may be setbacks along the way, and sometimes the path forward is unclear. But in a loving relationship, there is a deep commitment to being present for the other person through these stages of uncertainty. Investing in the growth of the person you love also means offering them the tools they need to thrive. This could mean encouraging them to pursue further education, to take care of their mental health, or to develop new skills. Love in this context provides resources, emotional support, and even practical help to ensure that the person has the opportunity to reach their full potential. The goal of this kind of love is not to make the other person dependent on you, but to empower them to stand on their own 2 feet, more capable and confident than before. At times, this love involves giving constructive criticism. While love is fundamentally nurturing and encouraging, It also means that both partners must be honest with each other, especially when growth is at stake. This honesty may come in the form of difficult conversations, where one person challenges the other to improve in areas where they may be lacking, or to confront behaviors that are hindering their personal development. These conversations, when done with care and respect, are an integral part of love that seeks to promote growth. Constructive criticism, when it is rooted in love, is not an attack on the other person's character, but an invitation for them to rise to their full potential. Equally, love that is focused on growth supports emotional development. It recognizes that personal growth is not only about achieving tangible accomplishments, but also about cultivating emotional intelligence and well-being. Someone who loves you deeply will help you grow emotionally by encouraging self-awareness, emotional regulation, and open communication. They will help you become more attuned to your emotions and the emotions of others, and will support you in developing a greater sense of emotional resilience. This aspect of love is about helping you grow not just in your achievements, but in your ability to navigate the complexities of your own feelings and relationships. This growth-oriented love also acknowledges the need for independence. While love invests in the other person's growth, it does not require them to lose their sense of self or their autonomy. It supports the individual in becoming the best version of themselves while respecting their individuality. True love recognizes that each person has their own dreams, goals, and values that may differ from the other person's. It is not about making the other person conform to your expectations, but allowing them to flourish in their own unique way. In relationships where love is an active investment, there is also a profound appreciation for the process of growth itself. This type of love does not view growth as a means to an end, but as an ongoing dynamic journey. It celebrates the incremental steps taken, the small victories, and even the moments of struggle. The focus is not just on the end result, but on the person's evolution and development throughout the entire process. By being fully present and committed to this journey, love becomes a source of support, encouragement, and motivation. At its most genuine, love also allows for the possibility of change. True love is not bound by rigid expectations or fixed ideals of who the other person should be. Instead, it is flexible and adaptable, allowing the person to grow in ways that may not have been anticipated at the start of the relationship. People change, evolve, and adapt over time, and love that is committed to growth understands that the relationship itself will evolve too. It embraces this change and sees it as an opportunity for further connection, learning, and deepening of affection. Moreover, love invested in growth is transformative in both personal and collective ways. As both individuals grow within the relationship, the bond between them deepens, as does their ability to communicate, empathize, and share their lives in a meaningful way. This type of love enables both people to bring their best selves to the relationship, making it richer and more fulfilling. The connection that results from mutual growth is stronger than one that is merely built on superficial attraction or temporary circumstances. It becomes a partnership based on trust, understanding, and a shared commitment to each other's well-being. This investment also means being present for each other during transitions in life, whether they are personal, professional, or emotional. Growth often comes with change, and the person you love may face periods of uncertainty or transformation. It is during these times that love must be most active and present. This support can come in the form of a patient ear, a helping hand, or words of encouragement. These transitions can be challenging, but a relationship that invests in growth helps each person navigate them with confidence and security. Additionally, this investment in growth often creates a ripple effect. When you are loved in a way that encourages your personal development, you begin to view the world differently. You become more open to change, more willing to take risks, and more motivated to pursue your goals. This, in turn, can inspire the people around you, creating an environment where growth is celebrated and encouraged. Love that invests in growth doesn't just transform the individual. It transforms the collective, creating a network of support, encouragement, and mutual upliftment. Ultimately, love that is actively invested in growth is a love that is grounded in respect, patience, and a profound belief in the other person's potential. It doesn't seek to control or limit, but to empower, to encourage, and to challenge. It is a love that understands that growth is an ongoing process, not a destination, and that both partners are in the journey together. By investing in the growth of the person you love, you create a relationship that is dynamic, resilient, and capable of weathering the challenges that life inevitably brings. This type of love is not just about sustaining the relationship, it is about helping both individuals thrive and become the best versions of themselves. It is a love that does not merely exist in the present, but propels both people into a future full of possibility, connection, and endless growth. At the core of every healthy, lasting relationship lies the foundational pillars of mutual respect and emotional connection. These two elements form the bedrock of genuine love, without which relationships often struggle to endure the challenges that time and life inevitably bring. Love, when it is truly present, is not only an expression of affection or desire, but a profound understanding and appreciation of the other person's individuality. It involves a deep respect for who they are, how they think, and what they believe, as well as a genuine emotional bond that transcends superficial attraction. Mutual respect, first and foremost, is an acknowledgement of the other person's humanity. It is an understanding that each individual has their own experiences, perspectives, and boundaries, all of which must be honored within the context of a loving relationship. Respect is not something that can be taken for granted or assumed. It must be actively cultivated, nurtured, and practiced daily. True love recognizes the inherent value of the other person, not for what they can give or how they can serve your needs, but for who they are, in all their complexity and uniqueness. In relationships where mutual respect is central, each partner values the other as an equal. This means that both individuals are allowed to be themselves, without fear of judgment, ridicule, or suppression. There is a shared understanding that both people are entitled to their own thoughts, feelings, and desires, and that these should not be disregarded or invalidated. The respect shown is also about recognizing that both partners have different life experiences, and those experiences shape the way they view the world. In such a relationship, there is no room for dominance, manipulation, or control. Instead, respect allows for a healthy exchange of ideas, opinions, and emotions where both individuals feel heard, validated, and valued. Mutual respect also entails recognizing the importance of boundaries within the relationship. These boundaries, whether they are emotional, physical, or psychological, serve as a framework for maintaining a sense of individuality and autonomy within the partnership. When love is rooted in respect, both partners understand the need for personal space and time apart. They are attuned to each other's emotional needs and signals, respecting the times when their partner may need solitude, comfort, or simply a pause from the intensity of life. It's about offering the freedom to express oneself honestly without fear of judgment or retaliation. Respect in love also means recognizing the inherent worth of the other person, even during times of disagreement or conflict. Differences of opinion are inevitable in any relationship, but mutual respect allows these differences to be explored in a constructive and non-threatening way. Instead of resorting to insults, name-calling, or emotional manipulation, both partners can engage in a respectful dialogue, seeking to understand each other's perspectives and reach a resolution together. It's about approaching the relationship with the understanding that no person is perfect, and that love involves accepting the other person's imperfections without trying to change them. This level of respect is not simply about avoiding harm or conflict, but about actively uplifting and supporting the other person. In a relationship built on respect, partners encourage each other's growth, both as individuals and within the relationship itself. They help each other become better versions of themselves, providing constructive feedback when necessary, and celebrating each other's successes. This respect, however, does not come without effort. It requires both people to engage with empathy, kindness, and consideration on a consistent basis. It's an ongoing practice, something that both partners must work to sustain throughout their time together. Equally essential to love is emotional connection, which binds individuals together in a way that makes the relationship not just about shared experiences, but about shared feelings. Emotional connection is what allows partners to feel understood, supported, and truly known by each other. It is the depth of the relationship that goes beyond mere companionship or physical attraction, and it is what enables individuals to be vulnerable with one another without fear of judgment. Emotional connection is the thread that weaves partners' hearts and minds together, creating a profound intimacy that makes the relationship uniquely special. This emotional bond is built on communication, honest, open, and heartfelt communication. It is the act of sharing your inner world with someone else, expressing your hopes, dreams, fears, and vulnerabilities in a way that fosters understanding and trust. True emotional connection is not just about sharing joy and excitement, but also about being present during moments of sorrow, uncertainty, or pain. In a relationship rooted in emotional connection, both partners make space for the other person's emotional experiences, no matter how complex or challenging they may be. There is no shame or judgment in expressing one's feelings. Instead, there is only empathy and compassion. Being emotionally connected with someone also means being attuned to their needs, not just on a surface level, but on a deeper, more intuitive level. Partners who are emotionally connected can often sense when something is wrong, even when no words are spoken. This attunement to each other's emotions is what makes the relationship feel truly intimate and meaningful. It goes beyond verbal communication to encompass body language, tone of voice, and even the unspoken cues that signal emotional states. An emotionally connected couple can communicate with a simple glance, a touch, or a shared silence, feeling the depth of each other's presence without the need for constant words. Moreover, emotional connection in love involves a sense of shared experience. The bond that forms between partners is strengthened when they face challenges, celebrate victories, and navigate life together. This shared emotional experience deepens the connection and creates a sense of unity, where both individuals feel that they are in it together. The joy of a shared accomplishment is heightened by the knowledge that you have a partner with whom you can celebrate, and the burden of hardship becomes lighter when it is carried by two people who understand and support each other. Emotional connection is about building a history together, where each experience becomes a shared memory that strengthens the relationship over time. This emotional intimacy is also built on trust, which is essential for creating a safe space where both partners can be vulnerable. Without trust, there can be no true emotional connection, as each person would hold back, fearing that their feelings might be misunderstood or exploited. Trust, however, is something that must be earned and cultivated over time. It requires both individuals to be reliable, consistent, and honest in their words and actions. Trust allows for the emotional security needed to be open and authentic in a relationship. It is what enables one person to share their deepest fears, desires, and vulnerabilities, knowing that they will be met with care and understanding rather than judgment or dismissal. The interplay between mutual respect and emotional connection creates a dynamic where both individuals can be themselves, free from the pressures of conformity or expectation. When love is built on respect and emotional connection, each partner feels valued for who they are, not just for what they can give to the relationship. They are free to express their individuality while still fostering a deep emotional bond that makes the relationship fulfilling and meaningful. One of the most profound aspects of this kind of love is the way it allows both partners to grow together. When there is mutual respect, both individuals feel free to pursue their individual goals, dreams, and passions without fear of hindrance or resentment. The emotional connection provides the support and encouragement needed to face the challenges that inevitably arise when one partner is striving to achieve something significant. Instead of feeling threatened by each other's growth, partners who share mutual respect and emotional connection celebrate each other's accomplishments, knowing that their growth is a shared journey. In relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and emotional connection, both partners also understand the importance of compromise and negotiation. No relationship is without conflict, but it is how the conflict is handled that determines whether the relationship can withstand the test of time. With respect, both partners are willing to listen, to understand, and to find a resolution that honors each person's needs and desires. With emotional connection, they are motivated to work through the difficulties because they are invested in each other's happiness and well-being. These two elements allow for the kind of harmonious conflict resolution that strengthens rather than weakens the relationship. There is also an element of safety in relationships based on respect and emotional connection. When both individuals feel respected and emotionally connected, they can trust that they are in a safe space, free from emotional harm or manipulation. This safety creates an environment where both partners can be vulnerable, where they can express their emotions and thoughts without fear of being dismissed or invalidated. It's in this safety that love can truly flourish, as it is only when we feel secure that we can fully open ourselves up to another person. In relationships where love is built on mutual respect and emotional connection, both individuals are deeply attuned to each other's well-being. They share a sense of interdependence, where the happiness and fulfillment of one person are intrinsically linked to the happiness and fulfillment of the other. They don't view the relationship as a transaction, but as a partnership poem in which both people are invested in creating something beautiful and meaningful together. This shared vision of the relationship allows it to withstand challenges and grow stronger over time. In the end, Love rooted in mutual respect and emotional connection is not something that can be easily shaken. It is a love that thrives on authenticity, understanding, and shared experience. It creates a foundation of trust, safety, and emotional intimacy, where both partners feel valued, heard, and supported. When these elements are present, love has the strength to endure and deepen with time, allowing both individuals to grow together, celebrate each other's successes, and navigate life's difficulties side by side.